What's up, fellow humans, and welcome to Hungry Side Up. My name is Caitlin, and this is my real life. So I just completed week 4 of this meal plan that I've been doing, and so let's talk about it. I just finished my second workout of the day. It's day 1 over here, and I feel really motivated after last week's results. So this morning when I woke up, I did my Shaun T, and now it's like almost dinner time, and I decided to just do the Chloe abs and get them out of the way, so I have them the rest of the day. So now I'll go up and cook and stuff, but I'm feeling super motivated today, super good. Week 4, man. I'm on day 22. Maybe the habit is created. My lovely day 1 dinner, some edamame, and then I sauteed some carrots with my stewed meat. Oh, I'm fogging up the camera. It's so hot. And put teriyaki sauce on it. Little Asian day. What a productive day! Wow, I'm singing to you now. I'm having a good mood today. It's day 1. I felt very motivated. It's like a chill quarantine day, so I worked out a good amount. I'm riding a bike now. I ate good. I feel good. I hope that I can carry this positivity into tomorrow, because that's the notorious day 2. And I'm always in such a bad mood on day 2. So hopefully this momentum carries on for tomorrow.
I can't even get up! I can't get up! Come on! You're halfway!
I just finished Chloe Ting for the day. That's great because tomorrow is a rest day from her. Bye. Also, sorry, my hair is worse than normal even. It was in a ponytail before, and you know you can't bring curly hair down from a ponytail. There's no resurrecting it. So, anyway, but I wish I could say that day 2 was different in week 4, that it was more motivated and blah, blah, blah. You know, I had a lot of working out to do. I had to do Shaun T today. I had to teach twice outside, and I did Chloe Ting now. So, like, I did a lot of working out. But I still feel like day 2 is, like, doesn't like to be there, you know? I just still feel a little unmotivated. But I did it. It's done. I could have probably tried harder, so I'm getting frustrated with myself. But I feel like that's the day 2 slump. So hopefully tomorrow is better. I'm ready to really dig in tomorrow. Today was a super chill day because I didn't have to do any workout except Shaun T, so I decided to cook a little, like to try some new things that I've never cooked before. So I attempted mahi-mahi and Brussels sprouts, 2 things I've never done, and here's how it looks. I think the fish looks quite normal, and Brussels sprouts generally have black pieces. This many black pieces? No, I think I cooked them a little bit too long, but you know, we're learning. I'm also becoming a chef during this process, so. My dessert tonight is some Greek yogurt with blueberries and raspberries, and I'm gonna add some cinnamon, hopefully not too much, just to add a little sweetness. There we go. Nice. So tonight my mother and I drove out about an hour to see my brother. He lives with his girlfriend, and she works at Olive Garden, and it always ends up that we end up going there to visit her, and then we have to eat there. And so I was tanning today during lunch, and I didn't feel hungry, so I missed lunch and I had an early dinner. So by the time we got up there, it was like 8:30 p.m. I had only honestly had 1 meal, so it's like, okay, let's have another meal. I had salad and 2 breadsticks. That's what I had. I didn't even get a soup because they didn't have the soup I wanted. Literally, that's what I had. So I don't even really feel bad about that, except for the breadstick part. It's just like straight bread. But whatever. I'm happy with the choice, you know. Let's see what happens when I weigh in, but one day eating at Olive Garden, I don't think it's gonna kill me. I just finished Shanti and then half of Chloe Ting for the day. I decided to do it in 2 parts today. Now I want to go outside and tan. It's so beautiful, but I feel really good today. What is it, day 3? Day 4. It's day 4, it's Saturday. I feel super positive, super happy. I feel good. I pushed myself in the workouts today. I didn't feel like I was slacking. I'm on it today. Let's go. Saturdays are beach days, aren't they? Listen to that sizzle. Yay! This is always my favorite meal. Some teriyaki with random vegetables and steak. Ugh, I love this day. Is this normal? I don't think this is normal amount of sweating. Ooh, buddy. I just finished Chloe Ting for the day. Oh, Sunday was usually my favorite day because I didn't have Shanti on Sundays. It was a nice break day. But then I started that Chloe Ting challenge, and today was 4 Chloe Ting videos. I was not excited, let's say that. When I started, I was like, oh my god, that's going to be almost 50 minutes of Chloe Ting. I don't know if I can do it. But honestly, now that I've finished it, like when I got to the 4th video, when I started like the 11-line abs for the day, I was like, you know what? I made it. Like, I freaking made it. And you have 10 minutes left and just freaking push. And I feel like, I feel really good now that I've done it. I mean, I feel disgusting, but I feel really good. And this was officially day 7 of Chloe Ting, so I'm halfway through her 2-week shred program, and I do feel stronger. Like, I feel that my form is better. I feel like I'm lasting longer. Like, I'm not quitting. I used to quit in every single exercise. Like, maybe the last 5 seconds, I took extra break. And now I can make it and maybe only stop 3 of the exercises too early. And that's like crazy results for just 7 days. So I'm really excited to see 7 more days what this means for me, but let's see the results. I don't know, but I feel good today. Today was a good workout day. So it's day 6, and I just got news that I can fly to visit my boyfriend. He is a German citizen and I'm an American citizen, and we have been quarantined separately because of our citizenship, and it's been horrible. And now I'm so like distracted and excited that I was like, I don't even need to work out. Like, I just want to pack my stuff. Like, I just want to go. And so it's already 3:30 in the afternoon and I haven't worked out at all yet today, which is fine. That's midday, but still, I should get on it because life needs to stay normal, even if I get excited about something that's like 10 days away. But, what a good day. So I did Sean, and when I finished, I was like, you know what? I have 4 more Chloe Ting videos I have to do today, 4 yesterday and 4 today. That's a lot. So I was like, let me do 2 of them now. So I did Sean and then 2 Chloe Tings, and I'm disgusting. And what's crazy is I still have to do 2 more of her videos later, but it's only about 15 minutes because one of them is like just a silly ab workout, like it's 4 minutes, so that's fine. But day 7 and 8 of Chloe Ting so far have been the hardest because 4 videos in a row, back to back, like 4 videos and 4 videos, it's like, that's a lot. That's a long time. Okay, so I just finished Sean on Tuesday, and I have to say that I am not motivated today. I felt like I took a lot of breaks, even though like I probably didn't need them. They were like mental breaks more than physical breaks. Like, I just felt like, no. So the good thing is that I have to teach 2 of those outdoor workout classes today, so I get redemption later. But I don't feel super great about my motivation, especially the day before a weigh-in. Like, come on, Kate, let's go. Just finished the outside classes. All right, right, so now you've seen the week, so let's talk a small amount about it. There's not a lot to say this week that's different from other weeks. Basically, I had the same kind of roller coaster of motivation, basically. One day I really wanted to work out, and the next day maybe I didn't, or it was 2 days in a row sometimes I didn't want to. And I really haven't figured out why or what that is. Sometimes, like, I'm still working on what to eat before I work out. I definitely know that I need to eat before I work out because it makes me feel really bad when I don't. But I haven't gotten the perfect mix of what to eat and how far in advance before I don't feel like gross during the workout, and that ruins my motivation sometimes. But I did have like days in this week where like I would start Chloe Ting and like maybe it was 4 videos long, and like the first video I definitely didn't want to, but then you get those endorphins, and like I did get motivation sometimes throughout the workout, and sometimes I would start really motivated and end up like, oh man, I'm ready to be done. And since we added last week and this week like those outdoor classes where I was teaching, those 2 specific days per week, I've had like a weird mental like battle where like when I'm doing Sean in the morning, I want to skip it, or I want to go super easy because I don't want to push myself too hard. And so like I'm working out a lot those days, but am I pushing myself all the way? I don't know. I'm working on that mix still. So tomorrow is another day where I have to do all those workouts outside, and I'm gonna try to just stay motivated all day. But yeah. So the results, the 1 month results, basically this week when I weighed in this morning, I actually weighed exactly the same as last week. And I have that scale that does everything, like even my hydration level, everything was the same. So, don't know if that's weird or if that's a normal thing where literally out of like the 16 prompts, all 16 were the same as last week. Honestly, at first I was a little bit disappointed with that. You know, I have that diet mentality still of like wanting to go down on the scale every week, like go down. And I know that's unhealthy. And so this morning I have to say, like, I was upset when I posted my results on Instagram. I was annoyed that it was exactly the same and that it feels like a whole week wasted, you know? But then like the healthy brain comes in and says like, no, Caitlin, like maintaining is just as important. Like maintaining what you've lost is super good and super healthy and means that you're doing something right, because you can lose water weight and lose like stress weight and lose like the body shock weight like I did in the first week and gain it right back the next week because your body's like, oh, okay, I see what you did, like joke's over. And so to be able to hold down for a whole nother week is a great victory. And so I am happy that I've rationalized it through. Yeah. So that's 1 month done. I'm thinking about doing a video entirely of the actual results, but basically that means in 1 month I lost 6.4 pounds because it's the same as last week. So 1 month, 6.4 pounds, so a little more than a pound per week, obviously around 1.5 pounds. And then I actually lost inches in everywhere basically except my biceps. My biceps are still both 12 inches, but around my bust I lost 1/2 inch. Around my natural waist I lost 1.5 inches. Around my belly button I lost 2 inches, which is super exciting. Right underneath my belly button I go about 1 inch below because we have the fupa thing there. I lost 1.5 inches there. I lost 1.5 inches on my hips and 1 inch on my butt. So like shaping and rebody working is happening even if the scale is not moving so much, and that's why the scale is nonsense. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you see and the measurements that are happening and the shape changing and honestly how you feel, because the way that I feel about myself this day, like 1 month later compared to when I started, is immensely different. I even put a bathing suit picture on my Instagram today, which is like a big deal for me because I go to beaches all the time. I'm a traveler, and all the time I'm like, hide me mostly, like get me in the shot, but maybe just my arm. Like, so I'm trying to embrace the fact that I worked really hard for 1 month and I wanted to celebrate that in some way. So that's the way I did that. So goals for the next month and these next 4 weeks, I've been doing a lot of research about intuitive eating, and really understanding when I'm hungry and when I'm not, and listening to my body. So now that I feel like the first month got my body like really liking the healthy food and honestly not craving the bad stuff anymore. Like, I used to want McDonald's all the time. We talked about that in the first week, and I honestly, like, thinking about it now makes me feel sick. Like, I can tell I'll feel heavy and like blah and bloated and salty and like all that, the negativity associated. And so I've gotten the habit of preferring the healthy food. Check, that was month 1. And now I want to really work on, I don't want to be in the diet mentality of like restricting all the time, and like, because that's not maintainable and that's not changing your lifestyle. That's just having a diet, and I don't want that. So I really am trying to listen to my hunger sensors. Like, if I wake up in the morning and I'm really hungry, I eat. If it's 9 in the morning, if it's 7 in the morning, if it's 10, 11, whatever. If I don't feel hungry until noon, I wait until noon. I'm feeling like just paying attention to when my body is telling me like, hey, we need food, and when my body says that's enough. And so even if I've portioned out something, I don't have to finish it if I feel full, and I can come back and eat something later and all that. So month 2 is going to be really focused on that intuitive eating, really making sure that I'm eating the good choices that I've learned how to like, but then when my body needs it and how much, and if at the end of the day I end up eating more calories than I thought I should, I'm going to listen to my body and do what it says. And I'm going to see what that does for the next month, because I do believe that my body knows what it needs, and I was probably overfeeding it before, which is what made me gain the weight, and so I think it knows what to do. And so we're going to test that theory a little bit. So stick around for month 2, and hopefully there are more results, more shape changing, and more positivity, because I've really liked the path I'm on so far, and I'm enjoying it.